Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video will feature the 3 safeties that are found on the Series 70 of 1911 pistols, which is shown in the video. Now most people think that the weapon only has 2, but it actually has 3. Now the Series 80 pistol has 4. It has the addition of a firing pin block. But we're going to be covering the 3 safeties of the 1911. Now before we get into that, we have to satisfy the YouTube censors. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This video covers the safety features of the 1911 series of pistols. Okay, now that that's out of the way. So the 1911 actually has 3 safeties, and in no particular order, and we're going to go over these in detail. They are the grip safety, the thumb safety, and the half-cock notch. Some people don't realize that the term, you ever heard somebody say, don't go out half-cocked? That literally came from the 1911 pistol. So the weapon is clear and safe. The magazine has been removed. Obviously, the weapon is clear and safe. So this time, I'm going to drop the slide and flip it over to this side. Now, as we mentioned a while ago, we have the grip safety. We'll start with it. So the grip safety has to be fully depressed to prevent the accidental discharge of the weapon should somebody pull the trigger not being ready to fire. So what we're going to do, since the hammer is back, I'm going to depress the grip safety. And of course, the hammer goes like it should. The second safety, some people call it a slide lock safety, some people call it a thumb safety. That is this. Everybody knows what that is. It physically blocks the slide from moving, and it also, even with the grip safety depressed, prevents discharge of the weapon. So that is the 2 of the 3 safeties. Well, what about the third one I mentioned? The half-cock position. Now, you know, like I said, if you have heard the term, and a lot of people, it's kind of an older term, so if you're from my generation, you've heard people say it, don't go out half-cocked. So the 1911 is actually where that phrase came from. The half-cock position is an internal notch on the hammer that will catch it if the other safeties are not fully engaged to prevent an accidental discharge or negligent discharge, depending on which school of thought you come from. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop the hammer. Now, the third safety on the 1911 is this. That's it. Nothing happens. The trigger won't move. Even with the grip safety in, it physically locks the trigger. So if you carried this, you know, with a round in the chamber ready to go, all you got to do is that. And some people carry it, of course, like this, condition 1. You know, it's different people have different thoughts on that, but that's not the purpose of today's video. The purpose of today's video is to cover, I'm going to drop the hammer again, obviously, clear and safe. Drop the hammer, the half-cock position. So when you pull that back, that's it. It locks it. So that, believe it or not, is the third safety on the 1911. Most people don't know. If you're a 1911 aficionado, of course, then you do know. But most people don't know that that is an actual safety function of the weapon. So we're going to go over them again for the people that may be new to the 1911. And in the next video, make sure to check that out. We're going to be comparing the safety features of the Glock and the 1911. I should be doing that video here in the next day or so because, you know, a lot of people think that a Glock only has 1 safety, which is the little tab on the trigger. Oh no, it has 3. So we're going to be comparing those 2. So to go over these again, we have the grip safety. We have the slide safety. And then we have the half-cock position. So there you go. The, the 3 different safeties on the 1911. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you find it educational. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.